It all happened in a blink of an eye, a moment to share, to live for and die. I was able to see, felt it, how true it was in her eyes. Her smile was radiating beautiful lively lines, her skin glowing too bright, and she was playful, like my presence around her meant something for her. It felt as if the world can feel empty without her, like I won't be able to breathe, the oxygen so dear. It was like I knew her all my life, yet still quite confusingly, I just met her at that very moment. I felt the knowledge that she was about to go somewhere, and yet I was still confused to the where I've met her. She seemed excited to start life, to fly high, to write new chapters, and I won't be there, not around her. Why would that worry me? Why should I bother? I was excited for her, ready to see her go, but will she be alright? I feared. I wasn't able to make sense of what you are for me, my dear. I was just looking at her, puzzled, worried when she wasn't looking, then pressed a full smile to every locked gaze. Worried about you, dear, I wondered, why would that be? Who was she for me? Look, she walked to me and held my hands in hers, and though I couldn't apprehend that was all I needed, it felt so real, the feeling she shared. I felt like crying, like I hate to see her go, but I was so ready. It was time for her to grow.
I'm calling doesn't mean we're parting for real.
She added on her words, proceeding on her thoughts. No matter how hard I was trying to hide my worries, it was obvious she was able to read them in my eyes. It felt odd that we knew each other so well. I can see her clearly, and same thing works for her. We knew each other well, like the back of our hands.
No need for confirmation, I'm always here for you. That I promise.
She completed her words and rushed for hers. I held her as tight as I could, her smell through my nose into my lungs. Though I wasn't sure why, she meant a lot more than anything I've ever known in my life. A lot more than just feelings, and feelings enmeshed to apprehend. Who are you to me? Why so dear to me? Who are you exactly?
Oh, I love you, Mom.
She whispered in my ears at last. I gasped as I held her tight. My heart jumped up in delightful surprise. I seated panting as if I raced miles. I was simply in bed, but travelled years ahead. Did I see my daughter? Did I just hug her right? Will it be the future that awaits? Or am I living it at the same time? I know I have touched her, hugged her, felt her. Her aroma still remains in my nose like the safe smell in my world. That beautiful world I created in my mind. Can't be a dream, it just can't. Not when it felt that real. I can still feel her touch and that sadness in me for the knowledge that she was leaving. Oh, how I want her already. And though I met her in my dream, I miss her dearly. That feeling she shared that felt lively. It just can't be a dream. It felt so real for me. Name this whatever you desire. The dream or the future, pure fantasy or wish. Call it the same time life where I jump into timelines. Though I haven't met her yet, I've already felt her. I loved her, and I still love her. I've met her. She's my daughter, and I'm her mother.